need a pamper.
That you finally got the bands now. Look at all these hands, nigga. Call that shit the secret. Made $1 million in a drought. Bitch, they call my ass the deacon. Ran it up, running my mouth.
Yeah, I can't hit no 2 man. I'm trying to see 2 M's. Yeah.
Bro, niggas is giving the wildest relationship advice in the fucking world. Every podcast and motherfucking show or secret, look at that, man. Hold on, bitch. Every podcast or show or some shit it's just a lot of generic ass advice, and niggas is evolving into other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is actually evolving past that shit and getting to a point to where they can be like, they slow pacing their way into basically realizing that, nigga, you can't change shit in your life unless you fix yourself. It's the same shit it's like the same problem that women is facing. Motherfucker, imagine a man, what you call an incel, nigga, like a dude that's fucking like, because of the shit he does and the type of motherfucker he is, because of you get what you attract, nigga. You get what you get what you are. Like attracts like. I don't want to go too much into the whole, you know, we could break that down where I could take you farther beyond the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and we could stay on topic of them both, of 2 of them things, but let's not do that, because you could trigger a motherfucker so bad that they don't hear what you're saying, and I'm actually trying to say some shit, you know what I'm saying? And if I insert that without going down that road, it'll fuck it up. Anyway, let me see, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, basically essentially niggas is working their way to realize that, hey, work on this, gang, and you'll get, you know what I'm saying, things happen. It's not your business to determine none of this shit out here. You just need to keep this and this together. Your mind, your mental body, and your fucking emotions. Keep your shit together. Even while this shit going woo, keep your shit together and stay focused. That's all you gotta do. Everything that need to happen will happen. We done seen it many times in dire situations when we needed something and we actually did that, whether we knew what we was doing. Shit just come to you. And the minute you get the tripping, shit get the leaving. It's the craziest shit. But they didn't train us for this as kids. So now we grow up really confused. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not knowing how to do that. And we can only do it when our back is against the wall. It's hard to get that same level of when ain't nothing on the line, but you can do it though. Anyway, I don't want to go too far into that. My point is that it's a nigga that now, because this nigga is living like he living, being how he being, thinking how he thinking, feeling how he feeling. Niggas everybody give off a certain vibe like that. Nigga, don't no woman wanna be with that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's another woman like that. But guess what? She doing the same shit you doing. She in the crib, fucked up, blaming men for all her problems in the whole world, like not having no real accountability. The lack of accountability on your individual part is what like breeds a fucking incel. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of these podcasts and motherfuckers would really agree to say that's what they try to help people be for. Hey, get up, bro, go in the gym, eat. Now, is it the best advice? I wouldn't say so, but is it a fucking start? Yes, nigga, it's damn sure hell yeah, nigga, start. Hey, if the don't make it your whole personality or your identity, please don't make it your identity. Don't make nothing in this material world your identity. But nigga, it's the start, you get what I'm saying? So, but all of that staying in the crib blaming women for your problems or blaming men for your fucking problems, nobody wants to be around that shit. No woman or no man. That's why those women are single and those men are single. Cause it's just, they are single. They are single. Their identity, their state of mind is alone. Their identity is alone. Their thoughts are the physical embodiment of alone. Everything in your body is in one way alone. You know what I'm saying? If your mind was a person, it would be alone. If your emotions was a person, he would be alone. If you tuned everything to that radio station, nigga, and that your world reflects that. So you have to fix this first and do that work, that karma, work out that fucking karma, and then, which ain't good or bad, but we're gonna get into all of that, nigga, at some point. Anyway, that's what the fuck you gotta do. And a lot of niggas ain't giving no sound advice in that department, because really, bro, even when some of the best motherfuckers started talking about, even when some of the best people started talking about women this or women start talking about men this, bro, you gotta realize, for one, the reason niggas keep jumping from thing to thing, like people, the reason why people keep jumping from one thing to another, oh, that was wrong, clearly, but this is it. Like, people don't realize that your conclusions is that's the problem. That's your problem, your conclusions. But what if I don't draw conclusions, I won't be safe? There we go, keep on going. Survival. And, well, I gotta survive, because if something go wrong with my body, then I'ma suffer. Oh, yeah, we keep going. Fear of suffering, yeah. It's all here. It's right here like a motherfucker. When I say here, I mean the mind, even though the mind expands the whole body, the mental body. Anyway, yeah, it's just another layer of your body, but it's your mind. Yeah, but let's not go too far, because then I'm gonna lose you. Or I would have to have a conversation that I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what this about. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, because the motherfuckers have an identification with the body, or physicality, to protect the body means to protect them. So everything they do in their life isn't in the name of living life to the fullest. Cause it ain't like go jump off a cliff, crazy ass, unless you want to. Shit, cause anything you love to do in this world, you can lose your life doing it. I don't care if it's driving, welding, just sitting in the house, fucking anything. There's nothing you could have a passion for or love to do, and there's no threat of danger. Well, I just want to sit in the mountains and do yoga. That bitch, the mountain could cave in. You could do all these beliefs and tell yourself what you need to tell you about the odds and all that shit. But fam, this creation exists on the air of infinity. Only people having a hard time understanding that is everybody, scientists and everybody else. But motherfuckers that know that and experience, they know that this shit exists on the air of infinity. The chances that this creation would come and life would happen was 1 to fucking infinity. It could have been a million other different things. Anything that you can think is possible. Any fucking thing. Ain't nobody best at that shit yet. Because we've been doing the cell phones at a point in time was impossible. Cars, computers, fucking shoes, wagons, riding horses, everything that humans have done up to this point, and in every fucking thing that humans have invented or created, nigga, was impossible at some point. At some point in the fucking history of humans, the only things that were it was a point in time, the only shit that was possible was eating, sleeping, shitting, and fucking. That was it. With nothing else possible. Anything outside of that, you're tripping. Now you gotta go back far, but it was the point. But yet, no matter how many times we do the impossible, niggas just keep throwing that shit around. So when people start getting their conclusions again, that's why anybody that got conclusions, yeah, you probably wrong. I bet anybody, I don't do the battle and this shit, but I go toe to toe with anybody on that any day. The point is, when you start drawing conclusions like, well, men is just like this and women is like this, it's when it doesn't come from your experience, like when an electrician tells you you're doing something wrong, he ain't guessing. He ain't just using memory. He's using experience. He's seen. He's perceived with his own vision. Whether that was through fucking up and almost getting killed or seeing somebody else get fucked up, he's been there. Like I was there when Cuz blew his foot off because he connected the wrong shit. He was there. He has, through experience, witnessed either what's possible, or if he's done it himself, it can be done through experience. But guess what? Even if you can put memory together, that don't mean it's part of your experience. Somebody can tell me what to do and I can do it, but that don't mean I know it. Because to know it is to actually experience it. Do it yourself. Go through the mechanics of it yourself and do it all through yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's the point of teachers. So it is the same. But if he teach you how to do it and you still fucking doing it wrong and you don't understand it you can't understand everything intellectually. But the point is, if you're doing it and you're doing it wrong and you don't know why you're doing it wrong, if you're be able to do it consciously and in a way where it works the most efficient, then I guess you could say you're doing it right. Anyway, the point is, motherfuckers is generalizing shit. They just going off, men is like this. Okay, well, that was wrong. Well, they must be like this, or that was wrong. Man, look at people for people as individuals. People vibe on different frequencies and different levels. Do you not understand that the reason why a hood bitch don't want a clean cut nigga is because nigga different frequencies? Who she is mentally, emotionally, who she is mentally and emotionally, how she keeps herself on those levels, the majority of the time determines everything about, and if she's conscious or not. Meaning that is her identity rooted in something here that you can see, touch, taste, smell, or hear? Or is her identity boundless? Does she not know herself as anything in this material creation? Does she experience herself as something beyond that? If the answer to that is no, then for any human, then that means they're unconscious. If they're unconscious, then now what's running them is the memory of the fucking past. So most people is on autopilot. So that means that who she is mentally and emotionally ain't even being determined by her in no capacity. Very small way. The majority is automated. How she reacts, how she responds, what she likes, what she don't, and because all of that is memory, personality, which is an aspect of the body, which she knows herself as. It's an endless fucking loop. Doomed. Now, let me see. Oh, what was that? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. That was Telegram. Anyway, because that's how she know herself, nigga, there's no way she wants to get with another motherfucker, because since most people is like that, let's just assume everybody I'm talking about like that. She like that, and that's who she is. She's hood mentally, hood emotionally, hood fucking now materially, because your life gonna reflect that. There's no way you can't turn one knob on the radio to something else and then turn this knob to that means some other shit and get the same radio station. You have to tune that bitch precisely. She's tuned to a whole nother frequency, cause that's why y'all can't correlate, cause y'all ain't the same. Not because she's a bad person, not because she's inherently fucked up. No, she's tuned to some other shit. People ain't just bad or good. That shit don't even exist, nigga. What the fuck? That's some preschool. When it comes, in my mind, in my experience, when it comes to being human and living, that is some preschool shit. When it comes to looking at the world like that, that's the first shit to go past. That's the first shit that's the first bridge you cross. Right, wrong, good, bad, all that shit. Like really, like start looking at shit for yourself. You're like, oh man, that's some society shit. Like, what the fuck is, you start asking bigger questions, more important questions, like, for real, because I don't need a motherfucker to tell me what's good or bad or right or wrong for me to not want to fuck a person up. I don't want to do that. And I do this because I don't want to, motherfucker. I don't want to do that. Whether they say something about me, do something to me, I don't care what the fuck happens out here. I don't want to be like that. And I got that right to exercise that. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, motherfuckers is on different levels. If you want a bitch that's doing certain shit, you can have a bitch that it's a woman out there. What, that shit funny. It's a woman out there that wants a man who is big as hell. It's a woman out there that wouldn't mind being with you and you want to go 50-50. It's a woman out there that don't want no 50-50. She want to get taken care of, and guess what? It's a man out there that want to do it. There's somebody for everybody. First and foremost, you got to believe that. If you don't believe that, I can't help you. Whatever you believe about your life, I'm going to agree with that shit. Don't play with me. Because whatever you believe about your life in your heart, that's going to be the case, nigga. Notice how people don't get what they deserve. They don't get what they want. Nigga, they get what they believe. This shit materializes in real time around you. This shit is blinking trillions of times a second, giving the illusion of material objects in this fucking creation. Everything is it's just one thing happening an infinite amount of ways at the same time. Like, this shit's supposed to be undecided and all over the place. The only thing that's supposed to be made up is your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Just make your mind up at any moment and go. Make your mind up and go. That's all you gotta do, and just relax. You do that, that's it. I promise you. You do that shit for 60 days and then stop Nigga, the waves like dropping a big ass rock in the water. Yeah, the rock been hit the bottom, but them waves, oh yeah, nigga, cut downstream got something coming. Same shit. You apply that type of pressure internally. You could do 95% of that shit in here and do damn near nothing out here. And you'll achieve more than the hardest working nigga ever. Nigga, you'll outgrind a nigga and don't have to damn near move a muscle. I'm telling you, man. That's the case, but people don't know that. So they can't even, when they answer the question about relationships, they can't apply that in any way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of men that do a lot of shit. There's a lot of women that do a lot of shit. But what you want? And because most people, that's why most people can't be good traders, because to trade is to rely on the unknown over a period of time. It ain't about this one thing, this one moment here. It's about if you do this over a number of times, then you win. That's why you need a system when you trade. That's why most people think trading is a scam, whether it's crypto, Forex, stocks, it don't matter. They don't fuck with none of the trading because they don't know how to do it. Because when you rooted in survival doesn't do that. It means that you need to get this right now, or else you suffer down the line. And with that thought process, in life you don't win, in trading you don't win. If you in the ocean and you panicking and you thinking like that, you don't win. Every life situation is solved by calming down. Life or death. What's the first thing they tell you in the army when you out there and you doing training and shit to kill niggas? Nigga, you can't panic. You can't panic. I can't panic. Don't panic. Like, calm down or you gonna drown. Same shit. That's why they knock you out, nigga. If you would just calm down, they wouldn't knock your ass the fuck out. But that's the point. That's the point. Most people don't know how to go through like tough situations with joy. They actually think that's wrong. They actually think that means you're not human. They think that matter of fact, if you tell them that, they're gonna think something's wrong with them, and then to protect themselves from that, they're gonna say you full of shit. But that's all it is. Motherfuckers giving generic ass advice. Men ain't nothing, women ain't nothing. People are people, and the motherfucker you want, there is possible. Oh yes, let's not talk about what's possible or what ain't. We already got out of there. The point is, it's 100% possible, gang. Like the shit's real life than a motherfucker, but people don't know that. All you gotta do is work on this. That could start with the gym, but it's gonna end with you as a life. How do you see the world? Where's your identity rooted in? And I'm gonna tell you now, if it's rooted in anything material, cooked. You cooked from the jump, gang. If it's rooted in anything material, cooked. Go on, you know what I'm saying? Do yoga. Do Kriya yoga. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna put a link to the yoga I started with before I ended up going on to get initiated into the actual practice that I do. But I did that shit for I did that shit for a year straight, cause I ain't gonna tell you the whole time, bitch. You see where we at now? Yeah, it's crazy. And the yoga I'm doing now, just watch this next 12 months. Watch this next 12 months. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. Shit. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Do I got it? Man, yup, I do got it. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. Look at this. Let me show y'all some shit. Hold on. Bow. Go to my bow. You see that portfolio? 137,845,077. Nigga, damn near a 0.66% move. Put that bitch down. Damn near a meal. You know what I'm saying? 42 million Solana, 8 million Whiff, and like almost 8 million Slurf. You feel me? So hold up, bitch. Come back. You know what I'm saying? The next 12 months finna be fuck what you heard. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I got this other shit tatted on my arm. Anyway, yeah, they be tripping. Niggas be tripping with the relationship advice. You wanna find a good man or a woman? Become a good man or a woman. That's all you gotta do. Change this. Evolve. Become more spiritual. Open your heart more. Expand your identity beyond whatever the fuck you know yourself to be. Cause you ain't a man, you ain't a woman, you ain't white, you ain't black, you ain't American, you ain't rich, you ain't poor, you don't got this job. None of that shit is who you is. Your personality ain't you, your thoughts ain't you, your feelings ain't you. Nah. Who you is you cannot pinpoint it. It has no location. It neither is nor was. You know, it neither exists nor doesn't. But this can't be explained. You gotta experience this. Go down that route, nigga, everything will change. I'm just telling niggas the truth, man.
Go, he whipping the range truck. I never thought you changed your mood. Look what that fame do. Yeah, better Rolls Royce. A nigga can
nigga like